Hi there, I'm Amy Griffiths and I'm one of the journalists in Manx Radio's newsroom. And we're talking about Tesco because the first rebranded Tesco store is opening its doors on the 15th of February. In October last year, the supermarket chain announced it was taking over all 9 Shoprites on the island. While many are excited about the move, a number of concerns have been raised, particularly about how many local producers and suppliers will be seen on the shelves. Andy Sanderson is the store director, and he's been telling me what people can expect.
We're currently about to open our first store tomorrow on the 15th of February in Castletown. Really excited to open that to the customers locally in Castletown. There's been lots of customers looking through the window and asking us about the store, so we're kind of keen to get that store open. We're then looking to open the store in Victoria Road, the large store, early March, so kind of early middle of March. So we'll obviously let you know when we've got a definite date. You'll be the first to hear about it. And then we're going to gradually open the rest of the stores over the next 8 months. So by the end of August, we should be all completed. It is going to be quite back to back, but we are sort of opening stores in different parts of the island so we can keep the sort of small or the large store open while we're converting, just to help those communities still get the shopping that they need. So yeah, looking forward to getting them open in August.
And there's been lots of rumours, the Manx rumour mill going crazy about what is going to be where and things like that. So are we going to be seeing the clothing lines over here? And if so, where? And yeah, what other facilities are we going to be able to see in some of these stores?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we're going to, in our large store in Victoria Row, we are going to have a clothing offer in there, an F&F clothing brand. We're really proud of it. It's a great quality clothing line at Tesco prices. So obviously customers will be really delighted about that. And it's certainly been the thing most customers have spoken to me about. We're also really proud to say that we're going to have a change in places disabled toilet facility in the Victoria Road store as well. So I've spoken to a number of people. It's really important that we have that. We'll also have a cafe as well, a Tesco cafe on the mezzanine at the top of the store as you come in. So there'll be some great facilities, but also backed up with a brilliant food offer. The Victoria Road store will be the only store that has clothing due to the size, and then the other stores will all be, key food stores for customers to get the things that they want during the course of the weekly shop.
And I just want to pick up on the changing places toilet there, because currently there's only one public one available on the Isle of Man. So what made you want to install this and make sure that there was one available in one of your stores?
Yeah, as a company, we really want to make our stores accessible, to everybody. So it's really important that any customer can use our store and shop in our stores whenever they want. And I've got a disabled daughter myself, so now how important it is for customers that have got different disabilities or abilities to come and shop and use the store and have that independence. And as a business, we do like to install those facilities in as many stores as we possibly can. So we're really fortunate in that store. The space was there at the front, and then we can obviously put that in and welcome customers to use that facility.
Now, in terms of the stock that the Tesco's is going to have, obviously going from a local family-run business to a big national corporation, there's going to be some nervousness and a bit of sort of apprehension about that transition in terms of, are the local producers and suppliers still going to get that same support? So have you got any plans yet to really incorporate local produce into the new shops?
Yeah, look, it's a really important question. There's a couple of points in there, really. I think, firstly, we really respect and admire the Shoprite business. It's been here for 51 years. We've got a great partnership with the teams there. We're working really closely together. We're really pleased that all of the colleagues that work in those stores are coming over to work for Tesco and moving over, and we can offer them great career choices. The work that the Shoprite team have done around colleagues and communities and the service, and they know all the customers' names, we really, really like that, and we're going to continue that in the stores as they convert over to Tesco's. We've had some really productive conversations with the Isle of Man government around accreditations for suppliers. We really welcome that they've offered the funding for suppliers to get the SALS accreditation, which means then that we can supply and stock those products in our stores. I've met a number of the suppliers. A fair few of those are going to be on sale in our Castletown store from Thursday. So Greg and Ian, who look after the Davidson ice cream business, are going to be in the store. Miles from Noah Bakery. I've met Phil at Andreas Meats. We're going to be doing the award-winning sausages and bacon lines. I'm going to see the team at Fenodry on Friday. So we're going to be supplying and selling all of those products during in all of our stores. And the great opportunity is for these businesses that they then have access to the UK Tesco market in some of those examples. So potentially could expand their supply chain outside of the Isle of Man if that's something they want to do.
And I think one of the big points that people have wanted to make here is that the Isle of Man really does have its own identity. And can you reassure people that Tesco recognises that and that our Tesco shops aren't just going to be like any old other kind of Tesco store that you would see in the UK and treated in the same way?
Yeah, absolutely. The Isle of Man is a fantastic country. I've been here since October. I've met over 500 customers and had lots of conversations, done lots of listening. It's a lovely place. People are very kind and they're very nice. You know, people say hello to you in the street. There's some fantastic local products and produce, fantastic restaurants as well. So it's a little treasure, really, I think, to be fair. The stores themselves will, in the main, look and feel a little bit like they do in the UK, but we will have those great colleagues that have worked for Shoprite for all those years to serve the customers, to get to know them in a different way. We'll obviously offer all the club card prices and the value, but we are also committed to helping local community. We've given over £200,000 of donations since Tesco's been here to charities, to schools and different projects, and we want to continue doing that. But we will have a really good range of local produce and products on sale in our stores that will be different to the rest of the UK, and we hope that really connects with our customers.
And you mentioned charity support there because, again, going back to Shoprite, they have been a massive stalwart within the community in various forms, whether that's contributing to charity, whether that's supporting local businesses, whether that's, all kinds of a range of things. And I think the announcement that they were going to be closing really left people nervous, and particularly a lot of charities who are depending on the income that they were getting from Shoprite. And of course, Tesco does great things with charity, but it seems to be that the support that's available to, the blue tokens in store and things like that, they're not necessarily for local charities themselves. So how exactly is Tesco going to try and help plug that gap that's being left by Shoprite, and is it going to?
Yeah, 100%. So it's a really important question to us. So the Blue Token Stronger Starts charities are all going to be Isle of Man based charities. We won't be, as we were in the past, partnered with the northwest of England. So in the 10 stores, once we've got to that destination, all of the charities in those stores for the Blue Tokens will be local, and they rotate every quarter. So we'll be inviting, charities and groups and projects to apply for the opportunity to be voted for that. We are going to give £1,000 for every store opening to local charity or charities in some cases. So where tomorrow, when we open up our Castletown store, we're really pleased to be giving £1,000 to I'll Listen charity, which is based in Castletown and does a really good service for mental health needs. And we'll continue to do that throughout. And we're really keen to work with schools and other projects. So we'd really invite any charities or any partnerships to come and talk to us. And we're really keen to support and play a really important role in the community.
And I suppose the sceptical among us would potentially say, well, this is all well and good at the start, but is there a guarantee that this is going to continue for the foreseeable future as long as Tesco is here on the island?
Yeah, 100%. We've been here for 24 years already, and I think sometimes people don't realise that. We've actually been here a really long time, and we've always done an awful lot of work from a charity point of view. It's a really important part of our business's strategy. We want to look after customers and have a great role within our communities and be a great neighbour and certainly contribute outside of the serving customers and allow them to get their shopping. So we're going to be here for a really long time. We're absolutely committed to helping charities and causes, and I think we'll back that up with, for example, the Changing Places room is a good example, and the work we're going to do to donate money to different charities. And it's a long-term partnership that we will always be doing. There's some arrangements, for example, in Peel with the pier. They're trying to regenerate the pier and get all the sections back so you can walk down it. And the people that are in Peel that are sort of lobbying and trying to raise money, we're going to continue supporting them coming in our store and doing collections and all those kind of things. So we're really keen to work with those local partnerships.
Now, one of the interesting parts, quirks of living on an island, is things like the boats don't always go, the planes don't always go. And this has notoriously been something that we've seen in periods of extended bad weather in particular. So what is Tesco going to do to try and ensure food security here on the island and make sure that our shelves are still stocked, no matter what the weather, no matter what the situation?
Yeah, again, it's a really important question for customers having a food supply. So there's kind of two parts to it, really. The first part is the work we're doing with local suppliers. As I say, I've met a number of the suppliers myself already, and we're building great relationships. And our local sourcing team has done a fantastic job working at pace to get those suppliers set up and help them with the accreditation. So having a local supply base on the island's super important for, potatoes, carrots, meats, breads, desserts and things like that the ice cream do. But we also have a really good ordering system. So we look at the weather and the potential risk kind of a few days out. And as we do in our current store in Lake Road, we then pull deliveries forward a few days to get more volume into the stores. All of the stores that we've got have got significant holding rooms, back rooms. We've also got the Paul Rose DC. That's part of the acquisition that we've had with Shoprite. There's a great team of people that work in that DC and will work really hard with us to make sure we maintain the supply of food if there is an issue with the weather.
Another question that we keep getting asked consistently is Tesco obviously has its stores, and we've spoken about the clothing brand, but it also has a lot of other aspects. You've got Tesco Mobile, Tesco credit cards, which we did used to have, and I think there were some issues with that, so we don't have them anymore, but Tesco Fuel. Is there going to be potential for growth in those areas and to bring those here to the Isle of Man?
With some of those other products and services, they are actually some challenges in getting, say, for example, the bank over here and things like that, because there's already a really good banking system on the island. We're not currently looking to bring over mobile because there's, again, a really strong mobile network partnership on the island with obviously Manx Telecom and Shore, and our Tesco Mobile business is partnered with a UK-based provider. So currently not in the plan, but we'll obviously always keep our eyes out to see what we can do to give customers the best experience we can.
Another concern for people is the fact that now Tesco has acquired these stores, it really does have quite a monopoly here on the island in terms of competition. There's really not that much of it anymore. And I think people are genuinely concerned that in a year, 2 years' time, Tesco is going to start recognising that, and we might see increases in prices. And I think people just want to be reassured that they're not going to be taken advantage of in this situation.
Yeah, it's a really important question. As Tesco is very committed to always offering great quality products at the best prices that we can. On the Isle of Man, there isn't an Aldi as a business, but we do share the Aldi price match prices in our current store with customers. So in all of our large stores, those Aldi price match prices will still be available for customers to save on those products. All of the club card prices that you have in the UK will be exactly the same on the Isle of Man. So when you use your club card and you've got those yellow labels with those great offers and deals, they'll all be available for customers at those prices also. And we'll always strive to give customers the very best in value that we can. So there's certainly never going to be any intention of trying to take advantage of the fact we're on an island. We'll align it all as we have done for the last 24 years and continue to hopefully give customers great prices.
What message would you like to give to the Manx people as the store director over here and as Tesco's representative?
Well, look, firstly, I'd want to say thanks for shopping in our Tesco store for the last 24 years. We know it's quite a busy store, and we really appreciate all of the customers that have shopped with us and used that store in that period, and we're really grateful. And also that all of the customers that have shopped in the Shoprite stores for 51 years as well. We're hoping to give those customers a better range of products. Obviously, the price structure that we have in our current store with a value. But we're here for the long term. We're here to work really hard with local suppliers to offer those great quality Isle of Man products in our stores because they are fantastic products, and the stories behind them with the relevant owners and the buyers and the manufacturers are fantastic when you get to meet them and hear about how they've turned this company up through their families and generations. So that's really important to us that we can keep that kind of going and really make sure those products are available. And really just bear with us as we're making those conversions. We want to give you a great shopping experience. We're going to put get, ATMs in some of the stores that don't have ATMs, which I know a number of customers have said is a challenge in certain parts of the island. So we're working hard to get that done. And really just to look forward to seeing you in the stores as they convert. And if there is anything we can do to make the stores better for you, or any charitable donations that anybody wants or want to work with us or partner with us, then come and talk to us.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Little Manx Radio newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.